Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of It's About Deep with the one and only, the deepest. We're back again, and today it's official. It's a Friday, 02 May. It's a Friday, and you know what that means? It's Friday, meaning new music Friday. Let's go deep into it. Um, and another special shout out is the fact that I got my plugs back since it's not a hectic holiday today. And then a lot of artists released and producers released a lot of music today. Um, we got new music in store for you. And special shout out to my brother, the Samuel Mubili. Mubeli. Mubili. Mubili. um, special shout out to my friend, my brother, the Sam. You can go check him out on Facebook. He is my main blog or my main source of blog when it comes to deep house music, new releases that come about every Friday. If there's like a loads of new releases that's coming about, because today he plugged us with a dope setup of new releases to check out for the year of 2025 or to May. Just beginning of the month of May. The releases feature the most iconic release and most anticipated track from South Africa and Artwork Sounds, which is Heaven Only Knows. We're gonna dwell upon that track, but let me just list out at least, or let me just start here. Let me start with Heaven Only Knows. Heaven Only Knows, such a beautiful soulful house music track. I don't want to lie. I have to give props to it. It's a very beautiful, soulful house music track. First encounter with it when I saw the release of Addicted to House mixtape from um, Soul Freaker, Graffiti, and um, Chai Music. Yeah, that's when I knew. When Soul Freaker played it in within the sets, I was like, what is this sound? What is the sound? What is this track? I knew instantly that it belonged to Soul Freaker because obviously, beside the fact that he's playing it, but I can hear his sound. If you're a Soul Freaker fan, you're able to hear his sound coming from a mile around, like from from a far distance. You can hear Soul Freaker's sound. Moving forward was explaining and giving a description of the track. It's different. It's unique. It's a perfect collaboration with the setup that Artwork Sound is doing of producing house music and gospel, collaborating it together to form this mashup of just soulful gospel music that entitles a message within it, or just soulful house music that entitles a message within it, taking groove or taking church or taking the verse of God into a very spiritual environment of house music that exists and we listen to. So my first impression when hearing this track, I was like, damn, when is it releasing? Until I remember back in March, sometimes in March or February, South Africa said, nah, it's gonna come out, sometimes in April. It's an EP that they're doing with Artwork Sounds. But the song is officially out on all digital streaming platforms today. And massive shout out to South Africa. The step that it's taking, it's not taking a different stance or something like that. It's just him being him, the soulful guy that we know him for being, you know? Moving forward again, massive shout out. Last time I did this video, I shouted out our work sounds, and I'm gonna do it again because it's the consistency that I love. They made a promise and they're delivering to it. Another year, another week, another drop with Outbreak Sounds. This is the most I think we've heard from them since they started this journey of producing um our gospel sound or something like that. Yeah, taking it back to like Ashmed Hour days where they were releasing tracks left, right, and center, still upcoming. So it's nice to see that they've regathered their strength and went about it again. It's beautiful. You're a favorite producer, you find your own method, whatever works for you, but release the music, man. Don't let it sit in the archives forever. Trust me, you'll forget about it and it will be nice. Moving forward, another dope release from Ronny Ronnie Deep. Ronnie Deep released an Ronnie, yeah, it's Ronnie Deep. Ronnie Deep. Ronnie Deep released an album under um Sculptured Records, titled Vibrate Echoes. So this was a long anticipated album that has been marketing and providing us with teasers since the month of March. Yeah, since the month of March, towards the end of the month of March, he's been pushing it and been telling us about. It's a very special piece from the way he documented it in terms of how the production came about, how everything was in sync, how the work came to releasing this vibrant piece of artwork, which just echoes a lot of ambience into it when you listen it, because it's a variety track. Well, not track, but it's a variety album that I can tell you. Like, it's filled with so much aspect towards it. 11 track album featuring amazing, dope producers amongst it. See the likes of Rocktonic SA. Wow, that's that's, fuck, that's fucking dope. The Rocktonic SA, Just Prissy, a lot of things, dog. A lot of producers instilled within it. And a track that I think sort of caught my attention. I think it's track number three because I was listening to it. Feel, by Ronnie Deep and Soul in Transmit. I think it's that one. Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah, 4 minutes track. I'm caught by a 4 minutes track. You can just tell how much good it is then from that instance. But it's um a very vibrant piece of artwork. I haven't listened to it a lot or at all that much. To be quite honest, just the first three tracks. But I'm gonna give it time and hopefully do a review. Academic Deep is part of it as well. Damn. Please go check out Ronnie Deep's album, Vibrate Echoes. It's a very dope one. You can't miss out from it. Moving on to the new releases. We got FK Mash. FK Mash. FK Mash. Excuse me. If you don't know FK Mash, I don't know what you know. To be quite honest, as a house head. FK Dashi Kwan. Hey, Kawala Kilang Shajaro, but not FK Mash, but FK. FK Dashikwan. 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 Yeah. EP titled Love and Light that was released today. Haven't went through much of the EP, but what I know is I know FK, and FK produce a different sound, the scoop sound, if I can put it in that term. That's just vibrant and gives up that fighting and just movement element to it. That's just groovy. Takes you on a journey, takes you upon a lot of things. Let me just check how many tracks are involved in this EP. Oh god, the YouTube music does this thing, showing me irrelevant EPs, artists that I don't listen to. It's a 4 track EP, with the likes of Dynamic Soul. Oh, that's a combination. But sure, look out for the EP Love and Light by FK. You know FK doesn't disappoint. If you want reference to that, go listen to his album that he released last year under Groover on Records, and you understand why I say FK Mash doesn't disappoint. One thing about him. Another, continuing on the list of new releases, we got Pando G with a track titled Time that was released today under the Five Select Sounds record. We got Smang Soul with Mega BT and King Touch. Oh, Super proud of Smang Soul. She's making her mark. She's making her mark, honestly. From the track that she released with Deep Essentialist and now another track with Mega BT and King Touch. Two iconic duos in the house space. Smang Soul, keep on pushing, girl. Mvana, you're going a long way. With this trajectory you're taking, shout out to Candid Records, because they scout talent and they sign in talent and make sure that the music of the talented individual is heard by the whole world. Watch out for the collaboration. There's a brother of mine from Candid Beings Records collaboration. I mean compilation that's coming. There's a brother of mine that I'm gonna do an exclusive video about, and then his mix is gonna be dropped tomorrow. That's gonna be part of that compilation. Mm, that brother. All I can tell you is that he has a very selective tone to his production. Yeah, moving on, we got Ngamtola. Ngamtola. Is it? Yeah, Ngamtola by B Bar and Mr. Shane SA. Never disappoint with Mr. Shane SA. Expect some groovy, funky. No, not groovy, funky, but expect some, you know, in Zulu, we call it a scoop. Expect a scoop when you hear Mr. Shane SA. Just a vibrant do do do. Oh, and then we got Aqua Blins with the track title Relever. And yeah, we have DJ Cup with Prime Time. I'll have to listen to it. But yeah, so far these are the new releases that I see. Mega shout out to the Sam, our plug. Let's play house music. Um, there are two. It's the Sam and the playlist 5, as I mentioned to you guys, that plug me with the greatest house releases or new music to expect. These guys exclusively get it. And yeah, they're on point with it. Massive shout out to the Sam. Go follow him on his platforms, on Facebook, on social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, that's where I meant make contact with him. But the Sam, um, massive shout out to you. All right, let's get some tracks into our head, man. We've said enough. Let's get some tracks into our head. Just a bit of tracks so we can understand. And obviously, first place to go, I'm gonna start with Ronnie Deep's album. We're gonna go with track number 3, which is Feel, with featuring Soul Transmit. See what I mean? Just listen to the build up. You can just tell that something's coming. Ronnie Deep, let's go, baby. It's damn. To think it's a 4 minute track, I feel like it deserves more. Like extended. It was supposed to be extended, man. We need an extended version because it's a very um urban house music in my sense. In my sense, bringing off that urban house vibe, urban music. Yeah, you can tell this is from the suburbs. You can tell the way it's clean. It's a build up. You know, club DJ or your DJ, you're DJing and it's your set time, early set time, you know, between the marks of sunset, where you're just playing house music as it is and mixing it in this manner. You know, not that, not too much scoopoo. Not it's not that time. We're just building up. We're playing classics or we're building the raw structure of house music. Most of it comes from sculptured music. Funny enough, but that sense of funky grooviness at the low aspects that just builds up, you know. So it's a nice tone to it. Ronnie Deep, massive shout out to you. Massive shout out to you, brother. This is proper. It's a good sign for the upcoming years. Well, not upcoming years, but good sign for the album. Have to check out the rest of it. Moving on. Saving the best for the last. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, man? Where did you go now? Come on. Oh, my brother as well. I thought this release is scheduled for tomorrow on the 3rd, but massive shout out to my brother SVG Team 8 TM8. If you're Let's Go Deep, it's about deep fan and you've been indulged into the cult culture of being a housemate, you should know SVG TM8. He's a brother of mine, the first brother to provide us with an exclusive preview, gave us his full EP, was like, my brother, I trust you with it. Listen to it and I need your review. I'm gonna deep dive and do a separate video alone on his track, but he released a track titled Feelings today. Um it's a very dope track. I heard it because he sent it a long time to me around February, and first single of the year, and just hoping and praying, and I know that's next is an EP coming up. That's what I know. An EP is coming up. Set it to your playlist. Trust me, you won't go wrong. Now, heaven only knows. Where are you? Where are you now? Where are you? Where did they put you now? How? Sorry. It's fine. Heaven only knows. Heaven only knows. Hey. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Man, I joined. Soul Freaker, guys. You can never get wrong. You never go wrong with Soul Freaker, man. Soul Freaker. You never go wrong, my brother. I don't wanna lie. Soul Freaker makes sure. It's a man. Let's go. Oh, now this is a dope joint, man. Heaven only knows. Ah, it's a fucking dope joint. I don't wanna lie. Oh, it's a fucking dope joint. Heaven only knows. So frequent artwork sounds. Beautiful production. Beautiful uh composition of well articulated sound of house music. A perfect collaboration of blending the word of God, and house music into this proper taste that takes you on a soulful, enriching journey. Boom! Such an amazing track. Massive shout out to Show, South Africa and Upwork Sounds. I think we can drop it off here, but expect deeper reviews, um, explanations of the next tracks that are about to appear. It's your boy, the one and only, the deepest, and we're gonna sign it out over here. Peace.